The top attractions to see on Route 66. If you're looking for a road trip that will take you to some of the most iconic tourist destinations in the country, then Route 66, which passes through 8 states, is the perfect route for you. The first state on Route 66 is Illinois, and there are plenty of attractions to keep you entertained here. One of the most popular stops is the Guinness World Record world's largest covered wagon in Lincoln. Another can't-miss attraction in Illinois is the Gemini Giant in Wilmington. This 30-foot-tall statue was created to promote the nearby launch site for the Apollo missions. Of course, no visit to Illinois would be complete without a stop in historic Brick Road in Auburn. This stretch of road is the only remaining section of the original Route 66 that is still made entirely of bricks. Next up is Missouri, which is home to the world's second largest rocking chair in Fanning. This massive chair was built in the early 1900s and stands at an impressive 24 feet tall. Missouri is also home to the Merrimack River US 66 Bridge, which is one of the most iconic bridges on Route 66. This bridge was built in the 1930s and spans over 500 feet. Missouri is home to the Gillios Theater in Springfield. This historic theater was built in 1926 and has been hosting live performances ever since. The Gillios is a favorite spot for paranormal investigation. Kansas is the next state on Route 66. The historic Rainbow Bridge in Riverton is a concrete arch bridge that was built in 1909. It's one of the oldest bridges on Route 66 and spans over 200 feet. The Fort Baxter site in Baxter Springs is another must-see attraction in Kansas. This site was the location of a former military fort that was built in the 1860s. Kansas is home to the Litch Historical and Mining Museum in Galena and is a museum that is dedicated to the history of lead mining in the area. The museum has a variety of exhibits that showcase the equipment used in mining, as well as the living conditions of the miners. The next state on Route 66 is Oklahoma and has the Route 66 Museum in Clinton. This museum is dedicated to the history of Route 66 and features a variety of exhibits, including a replica of a 1930s service station. The Ribbon Road, Sidewalk Road in Miami is another must-see attraction in Oklahoma. This road is the original alignment of Route 66 and is made entirely of concrete. The Blue Whale in Catoosa is one of the most iconic Route 66 attractions. This massive structure was built in the early 1970s and is a popular spot for swimming and diving. The Cadillac Ranch in Amarillo, Texas was created in the early 1970s and features a variety of Cadillac cars that have been buried nose down in the ground. The Big Texan Steak Ranch in Amarillo is another popular attraction. This restaurant is famous for its 72-ounce steak challenge that you get for free if you can eat it within a specified time. The midpoint of Route 66, Café in Adrian, is the halfway point between Chicago and Los Angeles, and features a variety of Route 66 memorabilia. In Texas, the historic Route 66 segment Conway is like traveling back in time. It is the open range of the Texas Panhandle. Windmills pumping fresh water for the cattle, farmland dotted with the occasional windmills, grasslands and a few dirt county roads intersecting Route 66. This is exactly the scenery that greeted travelers of the 1930s, 40s, 50s and 60s, dirt roads, farms and fences enclosing the prairie. In New Mexico is the San Miguel Mission. This is the oldest church in the United States and a beautiful example of Spanish colonial architecture. Santa Fe is also home to a number of other historical sites and museums worth visiting. Also in Santa Fe is Barrio de Analco. 7 buildings of the district represent one of the oldest clusters of what were basically working-class or lower-class residences in North America, and are in a cross-section of pre-statehood architectural styles. It includes 2 of the oldest colonial-era buildings in the Southwest, the San Miguel Mission Church, 1710, and the oldest house, built in 1620 and now a museum. Moving on to Arizona, you have the historic Wigwam Motel in Holbrook. This motel was built in the 1930s and features a variety of wigwams that you can stay in. The Petrified Forest National Park is also located in Arizona. This park is home to a variety of petrified wood, as well as fossils and dinosaur tracks. The final state on Route 66 is California, and there are a number of attractions to see here such as the Bottle Tree Ranch. This ranch features a variety of glass bottles that have been used to decorate the trees. The Cucamonga Richfield Service Station is another must-see attraction. This gas station was built in the 1930s and is a beautiful example of Art Deco architecture. Those are just a few of the top attractions to see on Route 66 by state. Be sure to add them to your list of places to see when you get your kicks on Route 66. Thanks for watching and please subscribe.